What's up, darts fans? Welcome back to darts180.news. Before we dive in, smash that like button and subscribe for more darts news every week. Coming up, Luke Littler dominates today's show. First, fuming after a fan grabs him in Prague just hours before his Czech Darts Open clash, and then hitting the £1 million mark in career earnings at just 18. We've got Luke Humphries lifting a third straight Prague crown. Tim Pusey's World Championship debut sparking a nickname debate. Peter Wright's dramatic 3-stone weight loss raising questions over form. And Dave Francis earning £151 in online darts. Plus, the next GDL live event in Halesowen. All the top dart stories in one place. Littler's Prague hotel drama. This off-the-hockey incident occurred just hours before his Czech Darts Open second-round match on Saturday. The world number 2 faced a tense situation at his hotel late Friday night. The teenager detailed on Instagram that a fan verbally abused him and grabbed him from behind. He wrote, "I got a few pictures with fans, no problem. But you don't grab someone from behind. Just ask nicely, how hard is it?" This is not Littler's first tense crowd moment. German fans booed him in events earlier this year, prompting him to threaten skipping future tournaments there. Critics argue fan passion sometimes crosses the line. Our analysts note Littler keeps winning trophies under immense pressure, like the World Match Play. But this off-stage hostility is a different challenge for the 17-year-old phenom. Could this kind of unchecked behavior push top players to rethink event appearances? He is still set to play in Germany next month, despite his previous threats. What do you think, darts fans? Should players refuse to play if safety feels compromised? Drop your take below. Humphries completes Prague hat-trick, fends off Rock 8-5. Sunday in Prague, world number 1 Luke Humphries lifts his 8th Euro Tour title and third straight Czech Darts Open, sealing it 8-5 at the PVA Expo. Rock's 153 to level the match isn't enough as Cool Hand closes the door. "It's been tough since the Premier League. Now I feel dangerous again," Humphries says, calling the Prague hat-trick special after feeling the love from the crowd. He finishes the final with a 98 checkout and double 10 to retain his crown. Peer reaction? Josh Rock keeps it honest. "Luke and I didn't play to our full potential there. I'll get another title soon." No major dissent from pundits, just respect for a compelling final and Rock's rise. The run matters. Humphries beats Martin Schindler 6-3, survives Vessel Nyman 6-5 with a 103 average, then dismantles James Wade 7-1, before outlasting Rock. That's control across gears on finals day. So what now? With form trending up and confidence restored, Humphries looks primed for the Pro Tour week and the World Series Finals push. Momentum in September often decides October. Does this kickstart a ruthless autumn run? And can Rock turn back-to-back finals into Budapest glory at the Hungarian Darts Trophy later this month? What do you think? And by the way, is it time for a darts upgrade? Buy Loxley darts at thedartslounge.co.uk. Luke Littler hits £1 million mark. Tuesday, September 9th. Luke Littler's 2024 accounts reveal over £1,074,000 in cash reserves through Luke Littler Darts Limited. That figure doesn't even include early 2025 winnings. The 18-year-old world champion is raking in prize money, sponsorships, and merchandise sales like never before. "I know I've heard that. I don't know where he's got that from. Don't worry, I'll be here in 10 years, Littler told reporters when asked about early retirement claims. He insists his reign has only just begun. Analysts point out Littler's prize money alone has topped £2 million since his PDC debut, including £500,000 for the World Championship and £200,000 for World Matchplay glory. Add his new The Nuke merchandise store, selling everything from £15 t-shirts to £395 signed dartboards, and the total keeps climbing. Some insiders believe Littler could step away young with life-changing wealth. Others argue his dominance and growing fan base will keep him competing for years, much like Phil Taylor's legendary run. Our take? Littler's competitive streak suggests he's nowhere near done. The money's huge, but the legacy means even more. Could 2025 smash last year's records and cement Littler as the richest rising star in darts? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments. Is Littler already the future GOAT? Want to play like the pros? Step up. Win big. That's Sports Arena. Tim Pusey qualifies. Nickname sparks debate. This week, Australia's Tim Pusey books his World Darts Championship debut via the ADA Tour, topping the rankings after back-to-back titles on the final weekend. PDC confirmed Pusey's alley-pally place through the Australian Darts Association Tour standings. He's widely known as the Magnet, a moniker that's attention-grabbing for obvious reasons. Tabloids and fans note the PDC has forced nickname changes before, notably Owen Bates, barred from using the Master at the 2023 Worlds. Bates said at the time, "I've obviously got to change my nickname, but I guess no one will ever forget my first nickname." Supporters joke Pusey might face a similar call. Others argue nicknames are part of darts' charm and should stand unless clearly inappropriate. There's no official word on any change for Pusey. Our read: the qualification is nailed on and official. Any nickname decision sits with tournament organisers. Given precedent, a tweak isn't impossible. But it's speculation until the PDC says otherwise. So, does the Magnet stick at alley-pally or get quietly shelved before the walk-on lights hit? We'll be watching. What do you think? Wright sheds 3 stone, but at what cost? Peter Wright reveals he's dropped an incredible 3 stone by eating just 1 meal a day. The 2-time world champion told PDC commentator Dan Dawson the weight loss has him feeling amazing, physically and mentally. But there's a catch. He says he's done it by having just 1 meal a day, Dawson explained after speaking to Wright this week. But he also admits he feels like he's lost some of the power in his throw. Fans point to Luke Humphries as proof fitness can transform a player. His own weight loss sparked Euro Tour dominance and a world title. But Wright's form has dipped, sliding to world number 16 after a tough season. From my perspective, Snakebite's lighter frame might take time to adjust on the Oki. Less weight, different balance, different follow-through. It all matters in darts. He was dumped out of the Czech Open by Stephen Bunting after missing a match dart at tops. Could this be the start of a bigger slump, or just a temporary wobble? Dave Francis brings season earnings to £151. Sunday night on Sports Arena saw Dave Francis edge past Brett Pickersgill 4-0 in a match that was way closer than the scoreline suggests. The defending champion now extends his season earnings to a commanding £151. "It wasn't a classic tonight, but I did enough," Dave told reporters after the game. "It's never easy playing Brett, and he will get his own back. I'll take the win into next week when we go again." Brett admitted frustration on the night, saying, "I'm okay, buddy, just very frustrated with my game. Just couldn't find anything. It will be better next week." Analysts noted Brett missed key moments that could have shifted the momentum. Statistically, both players finished with similar averages. Brett at 66.29 and Dave at 66.80. But Dave's higher first 9 average at 77.33 and a single 140-plus score made the difference when it mattered most. With this win, Dave tightens his grip on the top spot of the Sports Arena leaderboard, ahead of Lee Andrews on 105 pounds and Alan Reeves on 60 pounds. Brett stays fourth with 23 pounds after tonight's defeat. Can anyone stop Dave's dominance next week? Or is the champion marching toward another payout? The full replay is now live on sportsarena.app and hits YouTube later this week. What do you think, darts fans? Will Brett bounce back next Sunday? Drop your take below. GDL Live 6.0 hits Halesowen. September 27th sees the 6th GDL Live meetup at Soccer Zone in Halesowen. 5 graded competitions plus blind pairs make this one of the busiest GDL gatherings yet. Organisers confirmed all boards are streamed, with a dedicated bar and big screen Sky Sports setup at the venue. Players pay £10, with an optional £5 going to the JDC Halesowen Darts Academy. Local players say the meetups offer rare chances to meet rivals in person after months of online battles. Some guests note the £10 fee is worth it for streamed boards alone, calling it a pro experience at amateur prices. Our analysts think live meetups like this keep grassroots darts buzzing and attract new talent into GDL leagues. The social side also keeps players coming back. Could this be the biggest GDL live turnout yet, with 5 comps plus blind pairs on the card? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Would you play a GDL live event? And now for the top comment of the week. Talking about his win over Brett Pickersgill in Sunday's winner-takes-all tournament, Dave Francis had this to say. Brett will get his own back, that's for sure. Dave took home the prize, but he knows Brett will be back for revenge. And that's it for us this week, folks. Help us hit on next milestone and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.